What is up, Cancer? How are you guys doing? I'm going to take a little look here tonight and see what's going on with you guys for the first week of June. So if you're a regular follower of mine, you probably can tell that I'm switching things up a little bit for the month of June. I want to do some weekly check-ins. Now, that's not the only thing that the month of June is going to consist of, but I do want to start throwing this in the mix. That sounds like a good idea. Actually, it was my wife's idea. And I was like, dude, I never thought about that. So, first week of June, just going to be a quick, short, sweet, general, energetic overview. For those of you who are in need of a personal reading, all the information is right down here in the description of this video. And for those of you catching this on time, we only got a few more days. And June 1st, my course on how to read the tarot goes bye-bye. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to break that course back out, but we're cutting it off June 1st. And I don't know which course we're going to break out for the month of June. You know, we haven't thought about that. We're just going to come up with that on the fly. But I am working on a new one, though, by the way. So the next new one is going to be a good one. All right, let's hop into this. I just want to get a quick general energetic overview of the person that you're dealing with and the energy surrounding them. Let's see what's happening with the person Cancer is dealing with. What's their energy look like? That deck doesn't seem like it wants to talk to me. How about Miss Cleo, man? I really like the Miss Cleo deck. I really do. All right. Person Cancer is dealing with. Oh, Page of Cups. Okay, well, it's looking like they are wanting a love offer. I don't know if they're wanting to extend or accept a love offer. But it does look like they want a love offer, for sure. Could be a fellow water sign for some of you. And the Fool card. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Two very, very, very similar energies. Could be an Aries for some of you. I also have Aquarius here. Shit. If this is somebody you're not in communication with, man, but they got that Strength card there. There's always a fucking monkey wrench, dude. Every time there's lots of action, a monkey wrench gets thrown in, like the Two of Wands or the Two of Swords, you know, or the Strength card. So the Strength card means they're holding back and resisting temptation. Okay, if you see in this card right here, the lion is trying to attack and she's holding it back. So this person's holding back and resisting temptation. But I think they really want to talk to you. They really want to come forward with a love offer. But for some reason, they're not. And they're playing it off and pretending they don't care. Yeah, they may be giving you the silent treatment for some of you. Could be a Taurus. Let's see, who do I got here? I got Taurus, Leo, Aries, Aquarius. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. All right. Well, that's about all I can get out of that spread there. That's pretty straightforward. Let's take a look at their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions. Person Cancer is dealing with. What are their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? They want to talk to you. They really want to talk to you. Let's see what their intentions are, though. Ace of Pentacles. Looks like they're looking for a new start, a second chance. Hangman. Sun card again. Okay. So, I mean, it's kind of looking like they're looking for a second chance, looking to try this again, trying to work things out. But my concern is, their ego. I think this person has a very fragile ego, very low self-confidence, little to no self-esteem, and that can cause some serious problems when it comes to attempting reconciliation. Because, as we all should know, if you want a reconciliation to work successfully, both people involved have to bring a new energy back to the connection. Both people involved. Not just one, not just the other. Not just the one who did wrong. Not just the one who is the primary catalyst for the majority of the problems. The primary law is the law of vibration. The secondary law is the law of attraction. The only way a person can come into your life is if the two of you are a vibrational match. The vibration that brings the two of you together is the vibration that manifests between the two of you. So all it takes is one person, no matter who did what, no matter who did wrong, no matter. All it takes is one person bringing the same energy back to the connection that they left on, and the same thing will cycle all over and loop around and do a repeat cycle. So that's kind of what I'm feeling here. This person, they may have too fragile of an ego to open up, be vulnerable, swallow their pride, and at least admit to the things that they need to work on and get to fucking work on it. And I mean, hey, that's hard to do. That's real hard to do. I don't care who you are. That's hard to do. That's maturity right there. Is no matter how right you think you are, to swallow your pride, put your ego aside and say, okay, well, this is what I need to work on, then I'm going to do it. That's hard to do. So I'm just not convinced this person is willing to do that. I think they want a second chance, but it's like they want to try the same thing again and expect a different result, Let's see the outcome of this situation and if they're taking action. Is this person taking any actions? What's the outcome? Will there be any actions or outcome for this situation? Any actions or outcome? Any actions or outcomes? Seven of Pentacles. That's not very action-packed. Not very action-packed. This person is still kind of holding back. Not making a solid decision one way or the other as to whether or not it's worth trying to work on. Now, with the Fool card reversed, I think they're holding back and refraining from coming forward. Two of Swords, Fool reverse. They're overthinking this situation. So you might just completely abandon this situation altogether, honestly. I'm kind of feeling like you're really leaning towards just abandoning this and going and exploring other options. Okay, well, let's get some advice then. What advice do we have for the Cancerian collective? What's the advice? What is the best advice for my Cancer family? Oh man, Queen of Wands. That pretty much just says it all right there. Put your motherfucking foot down and stand 10 toes in on your boundaries. Whatever boundaries you've set. So let me give you an example. Like, if you end up noticing that they are attempting to inadvertently and indirectly get your attention and get some kind of response or reaction out of you, don't do that fucking shit. If you see them posting things directed towards you, viewing your Instagram story, maybe hit a little like on your little selfie and shit, don't respond to that. Don't respond to that. You want to come talk to me like an adult, you can come talk to me like an adult. We ain't playing hints and suggestions. You know why? Because when you do that, all you're doing is teaching them how to manipulate you. That's all you're doing. So if they want to come forward and talk to you like a grown adult, cross that bridge when you get to it. But you are the one with the power in this situation. You put your foot down and you stand strong. All right? Okie dokie. Let's see if there's anything new coming in for the singles in the first week of June. Anything new coming in for the singles for the first week of June? Anything new coming in? Boom, 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 boom. All right, two more. Six of Wands reversed. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I do think a love offer is coming in. Remember we talked about the Strength card a minute ago? Remember that? I think this is you this time. Holding back because for some reason or another, you got this funny little gut feeling that this might just be a waste of time. With the High Priestess reversed, Six of Wands reversed. You got this funny gut feeling that this person might be a waste of time. So you may just want to pass on this opportunity here. You may. Could be a Leo for some of you. Also have Libra, Taurus. Could be a fellow Cancer. I also have Pisces here. Oh, Sagittarius. Could be anybody, y'all. Those are just energies. Yeah, I see something coming in, but you're at least taking a step back and not making any crazy decisions. Jumping into anything head first, willy-nilly. All right, well, let's see their feelings, energies, and intentions. What are their intentions? Do they actually want to have like a genuine, honest, loyal, committed relationship, or they just trying to play games, clap some cheeks, and bounce on to the next, or get some money out of you and bounce on to the next, or whatever people like to use people for in the dating world today. What's their intentions? Page of Coins. Three of Wands, Four of Wands reversed. Okay. Okay. I think they're trying to fill a void. Yeah, they trying to fill a void. That's what they're doing. And when people look to relationships to try to fill a void, what is that? Emotional codependency. So it looks like something came to an end in this person's past, and they're pretty fucked up over it. This is a very unhappy individual. Deep down inside, I think they're waiting for either their ex to come back or for an open door of opportunity to reconnect with an ex. Now, they are probably going to take that to their fucking grave. So that's what you're picking up on, Cancer. For those of you who find yourself in this situation, just know your intuition is on fucking point. On fucking point. They're just trying to fill a void they don't care who with. And just to let you know, that's not how you form a genuine connection with somebody. It's not how you do it. Let's get the advice. What is the advice? What's the advice for Cancer? Knight of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, I think the Devil card says it all, don't it? All right, okay. Yeah. I already gave y'all this advice, I know, like, within the last 2 weeks, but there's always new faces in here. My channel has not stopped growing since 2018, so I know somebody needs to hear this. When something feels off in a person, it can be so hard. You can drive yourself nuts trying to figure out what is off, or if anything is off, if you're just making it up in your head. You are never, ever making it up in your head. Ever. When something feels off, something is off. Now, what is off? That's what you don't want to spend too much time racking your brain trying to figure out. I'm not saying don't try to figure it out. I'm just saying after a certain point, don't spin in circles and wait and keep yourself stuck in a situation that feels off while tension is building and emotions are running high and frustration is building, just trying to figure out what it is that's off. After a certain point, if you just still can't quite put a finger on what's off, but something just feels off and you just can't figure out what it is that's off, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's off. Let's talk about the 3 most common reasons why energy would feel off with a person when you first meet them. Okay? Reason number 1, because your intuition is picking up on something that is off. Right? Reason number 2, because you are so broken and so traumatized and have so much PTSD that you're viewing the whole world through a broken lens. And you are just simply incapable of picking up what they're putting down. Reason 3, because we are just both such an energetic mismatch that neither of us can pick up what each other's putting down, even if we both have nothing but the best of intentions. Now, which one of those reasons would work best when trying to lay a solid foundation with somebody and build a life partnership? Which one of those reasons would work the best? None of them. None of them. None of those reasons could sustain laying a solid foundation with anyone. So the point is, at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, it doesn't fucking matter why it feels off. It doesn't matter if it's you, it doesn't matter if it's me, or if it's both of us. It's off. And that means that there is a vibrational mismatch. Once you've come to the conclusion that something feels off and you can't figure out what it is, kindly bow out and step away. Or something bad is coming. Something. It's not if, it's when. Promise you that. All right? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget the information for personal readings is down here in the description. And for those of you catching this on time, don't forget we only got a few more days, June 1st, and my course on how to read the tarot is going bye-bye. I have no idea when I'm going to break that course back out, and I don't know what course I'm going to bring out for the month of June. We're going to figure that out on the fly on June 1st. But I am working on a new one behind the scenes, by the way. A really good one that is going to be really important, I think, for people to hear. So, anyway, everything you need to know about anything is in the description. And I'm out of here now, y'all. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.